What's up guys, my name is Nodmportant, and welcome to Mobile Review, where I play the App Store games, that way you don't have to. Today we're going to be reviewing Block Puzzle Classic Style, produced by Staple Games. Alright guys, let's get into it. But let's not forget what the criteria that we're judging this game is. First off, is the game enjoyable? Second off, what do the ads look like? Third, the monetization. Do we have to pay money to progress in the game, or can it be played well enough without? And fourth, longevity. Can we play this game for long periods of time, or short periods, or would it be better off to be deleted from our apps, never to be seen from again? Let's find out. Block Puzzle is a pretty standard match 3 style of game, where you place blocks of varying shapes into an 8x8 grid. Blocks will be removed when a vertical line is completed, or a horizontal line is completed. You get to play as long as you can to rack up points until you can't place any more blocks down. At that point, it'll be game over, which means that you get to start a new game all over again. As far as enjoyability is concerned, it's fairly basic, and with its gameplay, nothing really stands out about it, but there is some dependability in its simplicity. What you see is what you get, and while there's nothing wrong with it, it does make for some fairly boring gameplay experience over extended periods of time, at least in my own personal opinion. My personal rating for this game would be 3 out of 10. It has nothing that really stands out about it, and it's just not the kind of game I would prefer to play. But, if I'm being unbiased, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Again, there's nothing that stands out about it, but there's nothing that inhibits the game from being enjoyable if you appreciate this style of game. In terms of ads, each time you start a new game, you get an ad that's played. In my personal experience, I've been able to skip these ads after a few seconds of them starting, but that could vary from person to person. In terms of ads, my personal and unbiased view are actually the exact same. It's a 7 out of 10. Ads are an unfortunate reality of mobile games, but considering the frequency of the ads depends on how good you are at the game, I can't really hate on the ads all that much. In terms of monetizations, you literally don't use or need any money to play this game. I cannot find anywhere that you can spend any money at all, so just for that fact, this section just gets a 10 out of 10. Next, and finally, is longevity. As I mentioned before, this game isn't exactly my cup of tea, and when you add on to that its simplicity, the game just doesn't hold a whole lot of longevity for long-term playing in my personal opinion. And as a direct result of that, I'm giving this a 3 out of 10. But, if I'm being unbiased about it, I have to give it a 5 out of 10, because while this is about as basic of a game as you can get, it's still relatively enjoyable, and as a result of that, decidedly average. The final results for this game, in my personal opinion, is a 5 out of 10. Like I mentioned earlier, it's really basic. Nothing really wrong with it, other than that I just don't care for this style of game. My unbiased opinion of this game, however, is a 6 out of 10. It's alright, nothing really more to say about that. However, on the Google Play Store it is rated 4.7 stars with 363,000 reviews and 1 million downloads, so I'm definitely in the minority here for thinking this is an average game. On the Google Play Store, I would give this a 3 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to see what comes next. Now, don't forget guys, you all are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. This is Nodmportant, nodding off.